Namaste, Auntie Zarna here with a new episode for the Zarna Garg family podcast. Today we're going to talk about home remedies, the winter season, and how we're going to get ourselves prepared for this upcoming flu season and all. Let's get into it. What are your favorite home remedies, guys?
My favorite are fluffy socks. We have a drawer at home full of fluffy socks.
But the fluffy socks are not a remedy, they're just a way to live.
What is a remedy?
Like home medication, like if you're sick, you have a cold or a cough, simple ailments, like not major.
I know. Yeah. Mindy Project. Watching reality TV shows, sitcoms, heals everything.
Okay, this is not working. Shalab, do you have a favorite home remedy?
I mean, how about running outside and exercising?
Bro!
And
how is that a home remedy?
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of medicine. When it comes to medicine, I think that the medical industry is really corrupt and they keep shoving medicine down everybody's throat that they don't even need. In caveman's time, and I don't want to go back to caveman's time for everything, people used to hunt all day and eat at night and party all night.
People also used to die at 30 years old.
That you don't know if it was disease or if it was just not enough clothing and not enough.
No, we're pretty confident that it has to do with modern medicine.
And I don't think cavemen were spending their days looking at computers.
Okay.
I do agree with Dad that the medicine is very corrupt industry, and a lot of medicine is made just to sell it and doesn't actually do as much as you probably think it does. But I do think there are some medicines that are helpful, and I think there's proven things like chemotherapy that do help a lot. So it's not all medicine.
We're not talking about chemotherapy is a whole another level of.
She was talking about home remedy.
I'm talking
like
about
Advils.
You don't believe in Tylenol?
I say that I don't believe in Tylenol. I think Tylenol, Advil, all this stuff is man-made ways to hide, what naturally a body can cure if you just leave the body alone.
I actually do agree with that. The more your body fights off a disease, the more it'll be able to fight it off in the future. I agree with that fully.
Okay, all right. There is such a thing as having resistance and all that. But if you catch a really bad cold, what are some things that we do that you guys like to do that helps you feel better? Medicine or not medicine? What helps you feel better?
I like YouTube and sit in bed all day.
Yes!
That's it.
And take Tylenol. I like to sit in bed all day and take a Tylenol.
I don't think Tylenol does anything. I've taken it, felt no different.
No, it helped you, Veer. The one time you were sick and we gave you Tylenol, then it helped you.
I didn't feel any difference.
I remember seeing that you look different.
I think that the best thing is the Vicks vapor rubs.
Is this an immigrant thing? I really would love to know in the comments, does your mom or dad or the person that takes care of you, do they do Vicks vapor rub on you? Because I feel like whenever I talk to my friends, when they're kids of immigrants, they know what Vicks
vapor rub is. It's a very cultural thing.
Yeah, but when you talk to your white friends, they have no idea.
They have no idea.
Guys, this is a serious podcast.
I think refreshing
right
Netflix
now,
makes me feel
this is
better.
not helping. And
yeah, it's just sitting in bed all day.
Ginger tea. How about adrak chai?
Okay.
Ginger.
I was just thinking that hot water.
Okay, Zarna, I have to tell you, my mom's therapies, many of them, are really good. Like, for example, she would give me this sugary drink for my throat. When I used to have a sour throat,
are you talking about
she would give me this warm sugary drink, like a syrupy thing, and it would cure my throat all the time. No, not Benadryl. Benadryl is man-made. I'm talking about homemade. And that would be...
You're saying that sugar water is more effective than Benadryl and Tylenol.
I think I would have to ask her. I don't know the exact thing that... It's called Mom's Remedy. She would put things in it. It would be very sugary, syrupy drink. And as soon as I took it, it would vaporize the sour away.
Are you talking about a cold or are you talking about acidity? Sour is when your stomach is feeling upset and you're taking something.
I think I was talking about acidity.
Is when and you're like, what can I do to relieve this feeling?
Okay.
Right. So, and then she thinks they're putting sugary.
Okay.
See, first of all, whatever your mom's home remedies are, I wouldn't know because she's never given me anything.
I mean, have you asked her lovingly?
Right.
Maybe
so
it's
when
you
I'm
who is at
sick
fault.
and dying, I should lovingly first ask her.
That's crazy.
If she has...
I mean, you can at least be respectful and nice. I mean, I'm not sure that she, as a 72-year-old woman, has to accommodate you an Upper East Side mom.
Why? Why would you zero in on Upper East Side?
Not
That's
entitled. I
very
said Upper East
dumb
Side.
and
I said
bad
Upper
in
East
your
Side.
face.
I did not
Okay.
say entitled.
Wait,
Oh.
why is what dad is saying is crazy? Why would dad's mom help
Whatever
you?
happened to
Like she
marrying
would just be
into
like,
a family
like the
and
medicine's over
caring
there.
for
So it
each
doesn't
other
make
and
sense.
then why
I
should
wouldn't
I
expect
help her
you
for anything?
if I had a.
Oh, really? Like, is that? Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I'm
She's
there to help
older.
you.
Rich,
You should
you
help
really
old
believe that? Like,
people
why should mom help me? Like,
who
tomorrow
house
when
you.
you have a wife or a girlfriend and she's sick or something, I should be like, why am I going to help you? I'm only
Yeah,
going to help my son.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Go to your house.
No, you should just be like, okay, listen, like there's medicine there. You can do whatever you want. You can go to your house, sleep, do whatever you need to do. But I wouldn't be expecting you
should
to
be
like
it's okay
care
if you're
for
on your
her
deathbed,
the same
please
way you would
find
care
your way
for
to
me.
your
That doesn't make
house.
sense. Not deathbed. You're acting like you were on your deathbed. You had a cold. Everyone
That's
gets
so
those.
true. That is so true.
That is ridiculous.
No, Indian people, when they're sick, have a tendency to act like
life is
the
coming to
world
an
is
end.
over. Okay,
Yeah.
so like
All
one
the
example. No, but you're included in this, Dad. Like, can we talk
Where
about?
do I do that?
No,
I've never
no,
done that.
WebMD.
No, can we talk
Yes.
about WebMD for a second? Can we talk about WebMD? How? No,
What's WebMD?
WebMD is like a Google site where doctors and professionals have provided symptoms so that when you Google, I'm feeling this way, WebMD is usually the top search result. And my problem with Indian parents is I'll be like, I'm feeling this symptom. And then instead of going to see a medical professional or a doctor,
Yes.
Dad will Google WebMD and basically give me WebMD
I do that too.
symptoms. You do
Like
that
when
too?
I'm sick.
Look,
Wait, but is it?
So, Veer, and you were with me. Did I not bring you to a medic? I'm not going to name the place because that's
Yeah.
not a place to do that. But did I not bring you to a medical doctor professional
You
for
did.
a disease that you had or something that you did think you had? And what did he do exactly? Can you tell them?
Well,
Did
I
he
went
not
to
go
3
to-
different doctors.
No, but the
did
first
not.
one with the urgent care one. Did he not go to WebMD
Oh my
himself to
God.
say that this is what
What?
Google says?
He did.
This symptom.
Oh, he did. He did. He
Are you
did.
kidding me?
No.
He did. He
my
searched it up, and he
God.
was like, "This is what you
No,
might
but
have."
they're supposed to know.
It's ran by professional doctors. I don't know why you guys are acting so surprised.
Yeah, but
If
like,
prof-
not every. Yeah,
That's
there's.
a good way
what
to
happened.
tell.
I'm not lying. I swear upon my
You
kids.
don't know.
Veer
He
and I were
looked at
both there.
WebMD.
He went inside and he looked up and he came back and said, "Look, this is what." No,
I
he
don't-
brought it back with him, the computer, and said that I looked it up and this is what
Oh
the symptom
my
may mean. Veer, you were there. Can you please
You
corroborate
went
what
to
I just
yeah.
the
said?
Dr. Shalab or you took him
Whether or
somewhere
not
else
he was
only?
on WebMD is questionable, but he definitely did search it up.
Oh my
No, it
God.
was a real
Yeah,
doctor.
okay.
I'm not going to name the place, but the
First
one
of all,
close by
like,
on the
that's
Upper
a
East
whole
Side
another
for urgent care.
conversation.
I feel like at some level I have to stand up for my mother though, and I have to say, Zarna, that this is a good point to say that especially for things like these, where we're
What
talking
other
about
home remedy
she
besides
is
sugar
someone that
water
maybe
that
we
you
should
have
give
right
a
now? I
more
haven't even heard
importance
a
to
remedy
in
yet.
this matter. And my dad too. I mean, also the kind of food that
Oh
we
my
can
God.
eat in
That's
that time,
all your mother
like
does.
soft
Anything
banana, for
happens, she's
example.
like, eat
Have
a
you tried
banana.
that for stomach? Crushed up banana.
Oh, okay.
Crushed up banana so that it's soft and
that's a lot,
easily goes
right?
inside, and you can
Her
use the
crushing.
bathroom cleanly the
Do
next
you
day.
hear how he's emphasizing crushing as if that's an act of cooking? Are you guys watching this? The three of you? Smushing it as if
I
you're
don't really even
feeding
know what
it
that
to a
means.
baby.
Just
I mean,
Crushing?
making the
seriously, this
bananas
is the
really
home
soft,
remedy that you
as
No.
if it's
You mean like
You
smashing
didn't
them
grow
up?
up with
Smashing.
khichdi, like a warm khichdi with haldi? Yeah. Oh my God, Brit.
khichdi.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
other
Auntie
one.
makes
That,
God.
great Indian
The
food. I don't know what you're
betrayal
talking
that's-
about.
Oh my
I've been to her
I
house.
don't really cook.
It's so good.
you
Mom
only
makes better Indian food. Mom makes better Indian food.
Bridge is the only
Yeah,
kid
but
that got to
nothing
experience
that
it
your
because
mom cooks
he
is
went with
actually
me on his
healthy
own,
or
remember?
healthful.
And he got to experience it firsthand.
You keep bringing her up.
Okay, this podcast is not about my mother. I'm just
Okay,
saying
what
that
else do
if
we
it
like? The
was,
hot water bag, do we believe in it?
Yeah.
okay, I'm not going to
Right?
bring it up
The
anymore.
little
I think
Oh. Veer,
I
what
do
were
li-
you saying? Veer, what were
But
you
no,
saying?
I said I'm not going to bring it up. The hot water bag. She's the one who introduced you to
You
it.
keep I can't
Don't you
believe-
remember that
Gujarati
Indian
house
style hot water bag that my mother brought?
That was literally mom. That was literally
I
mom.
completely remember.
Zarna,
I
the
don't
kids were not
understand
born
what you're
yet.
talking
Don't you
about
remember?
because I did the hot water
You were
bag
pregnant
since
with Zoya.
and I've had 4 or 5, and every time we sit down and watch a movie together as a family, I'll put a hot water bag ready so it's kind of cozy and juiced up when we're watching a movie. And you're literally gonna give credit for this to your mother too now? Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Veer, what were you saying earlier?
I get sore throats a lot. That's like my most common sickness that I get, and I think when I have a sore throat, my favorite
What?
way that's not like medicine is a really cold drink.
What?
I remember last time I got
Ooh.
sick.
What, mango
Baya brought a
lassi
mango
for a
lassi for me
sore
from a
throat? I
restaurant,
don't think
and it was so good.
this is not a remedy, guys. I don't know
Yeah,
how.
because it has
It's
sugar
just
in it.
anything
Zarna, it has
cold.
sugar.
Oh my.
To be clear, the best way to get rid of a sickness is to sweat it out. I will stand behind that. Doing exercise, running, even like something that just
Stop.
makes you sweat, like
No.
being in a
Rich,
No one
hot
is-
yoga
Rich,
room.
why don't you get up and show them your abs right now? Show them your abs.
Why-
Show them. He does that. I'm telling you,
always
look at
pimp
the
him
boy's
out.
abs.
You always pimp him out though.
What do you mean pimp him out?
Like
I'm
you're
not
How did we
always,
get here?
you're
What is
always
going
like,
on?
You're always like, Bridge, show your body, take your shirt off, whatever. Like
Oh.
I don't know why you're so obsessed with like how Bridge looks. Like we all look good.
Because
We all look good.
okay, we can democratize that.
Like
but
I'm so tired. Everybody's always
Okay,
like, "Oh,
right
Bridge,
now-
my handsome son." Like you have a daughter
I don't
too
know,
and a
I
son
don't
who
know.
are
This
also
was
very
supposed to
attractive
be
and
an
cool.
episode about medicine and
Why- how
medical
did we get
health,
here?
and
Can we
now
go
have
back to
mango
medicine?
lassi as a potential medicine. Popsicles.
Oh, popsicles are the
No,
best
That's
when
what
you're
I'm saying.
sick.
It's anything really cold. It helps like numb your throat.
Listen,
is what I'm
I
trying to
will
But
say.
that
go
does
with
not cure it.
popsicle.
To
I
be
will
clear,
even go
it
with
just
Pedialyte,
postpones
which
the
is a
symptoms. You're
form
just
of
not going to feel
sugar,
it for a bit.
but not just plain random white sugar. What Pedialyte is good.
I can't drink Pedialyte. It tastes
so
No,
so
it's
bad.
not the
So
taste.
bad.
I'm
I
not
hate
talking about the
Pedialyte.
taste. I'm
Pedialyte
talking
is the most
about
terrible
how it
drink I
makes
think
you
I've ever
Pedialyte
tasted in
makes
my
me
life.
wanna
gives you
vomit.
I would
energy.
literally rather have Gatorade.
No. What?
It makes me feel like I want to spit it out.
Yeah, that's exactly.
The one
how it
thing
makes me
I
feel.
Yes.
love whenever I'm sick, mom always puts whatever I'm drinking into a sippy cup,
Yeah,
like with a straw.
Oh yeah, 100.
And
Sippy cups are the
Now
greatest.
we're gonna
So
have the
comforting.
environmental
Like,
people come
drinking
after
out-
me,
yeah,
but okay,
exactly.
thank you for that,
Drinking with a
Zoya.
straw,
Thank you for
so
that.
comforting.
Yeah, no. We don't
Oh,
reuse the
I'm sorry.
straw. We
Reusable
do
systems.
not reuse.
Imagine.
We had paper straws
We
for a
reuse the
while,
straw.
and then the stores nearby stopped
We
filling.
do not reuse the straws.
Okay, listen. The sippy cup, and I will tell you, hot
I
water,
can-
hot
we
water
can,
with
yeah.
a little lemon, ginger. Not even tea, just hot water with lemon and ginger. Turmeric. Turmeric cures everything. We know that. And I think even like, yeah. What?
What?
What are you talking about?
I think trading is therapeutic too, honestly. Like my job is very therapeutic. Like the ability to refresh markets and gamble money on it is very, very therapeutic.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Yes.
I don't
Sleep.
understand either. do you?
Oh, we didn't talk about sleep.
Oh, sleep
Oh,
is
100%.
very
Sleep
important.
is very important.
That's probably the most important thing. Whenever we're sick, in fact, whenever I'm sick, I'll sleep 10 hours, and then my mom will literally say, "No, you have to sleep more. You have to sleep more." It's like almost a competition
No.
of like who can sleep the most in our house. Like usually
We are a
families are like,
family of
"You gotta
sleep."
wake up. You gotta wake
Oh.
up." In our home, we are sleeping, and we are sleeping a long time.
I don't sleep that much.
Oh,
What? You sleep the
my
most. You
God.
sleep every
Oh
night at
my
8 p.m.
Okay,
No
okay.
one sleeps more than you in this
In fact,
household.
I've never
I
met
realized
anybody
that
who sleeps
3
more than
nights
you.
of my
I don't know
sleeping
what-
equals to one
Okay,
night of
okay,
dad
alright.
sleeping. It's like I do all the night. Like I patrol the rooms. I go into the no. Yes. Yes. No.
There's no reason to do that, by the way.
that's
Why,
okay,
why
we
would
can
you?
talk
No,
about
that.
no, that's a good point.
Yeah,
So
that's a
you
good point.
always complain about how much sleep.
guys, calm down. She did that so that you guys can come out the way you did. Do not blame her for that. Her
No, Bridge,
patrolling-
explain it. No, Bridge, explain it.
Okay, here's my stand.
Moving on to Bridge, if the patrolling is so important to you, Dad, then why don't you patrol too? If it's so important to
Oh,
our
because
school?
I mean,
okay,
when
so
I'm
I
sleepy,
guess I
can't-
must not
I can't
get
get up. I'm
sleepy.
just completely a dad.
Oh, Bridge. You know what? I'm not. I know
must
what
be
No
the
you
one is
case.
guys
telling
do
you to
when
get up,
I'm not
Mom.
up.
Sleep through the night.
I
The
check
opposite.
all
We
your
think
phones.
Please
I
sleep.
make sure they're all far away from your bodies. I check, make sure
What do
all
I
your
do?
phones
What do we
are
do?
We sleep.
charged overnight. I see if somebody is Snapchatting you. I can see the icons of who's Snapchatting you even when the phone is locked. It's helpful to me to know what's happening. It is helpful for me to know if somebody is trying to reach you in the middle of the night. These are all ways that I keep you guys safe. And you guys can thank me right now, and you're welcome. I know, but
But mom, you're
I
doing it
know.
at
I
the
mean, one
sacrifice
day
of
I
your
will.
own
I'm
health. Like
getting
you
close
need
to
to
that
sleep through the
stage.
night too.
I'm getting
You
close to
have to
that stage.
prioritize yourself.
But I do sleep. I do. When you guys go to school, I do try to get 2 hours in really solid
One
sleep
day.
after I get you guys out, because then I know. Yeah, no, I get a few. I know it's not enough and it's not right, but I'm telling you right
2
now that
hours is
no
not
mother I
enough.
know sleeps.
Yeah.
The NyQuil used to have an ad, a very famous ad: sleep like you did before you had kids, because NyQuil knew that the minute you have kids, it's over for the moms. And I don't know what it is for the dads, but it's over for the moms. And okay, so if you had to have one tip for the fall and winter season, I know because we have to wrap this episode up. One tip for our listeners and viewers for the fall and winter season to prepare for the cold, what would it be?
Spend on a Loro
Like,
Piana jacket.
spend
It's
on an
really good.
expensive jacket.
Keeps
Those
you
Well,
warm.
felt
okay, all right.
completely
Spend on a
unrelated.
nice jacket. I'm
Are
not
you
even
in
sure
a
how that's
different
gonna make you feel
podcast
good, but
episode?
okay. How about you guys? Anything you guys want to offer?
One thing that mom does is she buys plants because she thinks it gives her more oxygen in the room.
Yes,
Get some
yes,
plants
and thank you
so
for
that you
agreeing
can
with
get
me,
some
Zoya.
oxygen,
Bridge,
fresh
Veer,
oxygen in your bloodstream.
I would
oh my
try
god, you
and
had
get
to
one
steal mine.
fresh
You
walk
know I'm the
outside your
walking
apartment
person.
just to get you some fresh air.
I'm the walking person.
Are
I'm
you
already
kidding
the
me?
walking person.
Mom,
What is-
you always take credit for all the good ideas.
Okay,
Any
but
good
I
idea, you're
brought
like,
it
that
back
was
in style.
There's
bro.
no way.
You
Yes, I
didn't
did.
invent walking.
Okay, Veer.
Oh my god.
If you have a sore throat, drink something really cold, and if you have a cold or anything else,
You don't ever
basically,
eat soup.
drink some
You
hot
say
soup,
that.
something hot.
He does. He does
That's
like
it.
my tomato soup. Yes, and I will give.
No,
No,
he
but
does
yeah,
eat
dude.
your soup.
There is
Your
a
The one
secret
you
tomato
make.
soup.
recipe. I'm not going to
Tomato
give it.
soup.
But I have the best remedy. I'm
And
going to
which
tell
has a
you right
secret
now.
recipe. This tomato soup with
Almost
this.
all illnesses seem to feel better when you consume more vitamin C. There's something about orange and lemon and citrusy fruit that seems to help, especially the sore throat, the nasal passages, and all of that. And since walking was also my remedy that Bridge stole, fresh air, I'm taking over that. And this podcast now, we're gonna do a round that we're gonna add to every podcast that we
I think that was
film.
better.
And the final round of our podcast is going to be called Good Grades with Gargs, where each of us assign who gets the A grade in today's podcast, who we believe pulled the winning move in today's podcast. So, and our audience and listeners and viewers are going to vote on who they think gets the A grade as well. Okay. So, Good Grades with Garg. Veer, who would you give your A grade to? Yes.
Hold on, I have one question.
Yes.
If in the future someone
No,
thinks
it's
date
okay.
is
If
really
he
good,
thinks
can
he
they
pulled
give
the
it to
winning, that's a
themselves?
good technical question.
No, you have to
no,
grade.
he,
You have to grade
he
someone else.
can
You have to
give
grade
it to
someone
himself.
else.
You can be, yes.
Just grade someone
No,
else.
I'm just saying, like,
Of course you can give it to
No, we're not,
yourself. I
because
mean,
we
like,
don't
some
have time
people
to, like,
are more
go
worthy
around
Wait,
of
and
why
good
do I have to
grades
give
than
out an
other
who
A?
gets the
people.
Why
A
can't I just
grade for
grade someone?
today's
Why can't I just
podcast
say
in this
like?
family?
Bridge got the A grade for today's podcast with his winning remark
That
about a
is
walk being
outright
really good.
plagiarism.
Nobody had talked
That
about
is like,
walking in this
that is
episode,
what
and
you
I feel
get
like that
for,
was the strongest
okay,
piece of
all right,
advice.
okay, so Zoya is giving it to Bridge.
Bro.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
give the A grade to myself for defending my mother for the first time in a very long time.
Oh my god!
Okay, Veer, do you
literally
have
did
an
that
A
'cause
grade
we're
to
making an
assign?
episode. You are so performative.
I don't think anyone today deserves an A, but if I had
Are
to, I would
you
also
serious?
give it to Vaya
Veer,
for the walking.
the walking
Or
is me,
Didi,
the
or
sleeping.
Didi
I
for
mean,
the
seriously,
sleeping.
I like, why am I even on this podcast?
There's no
Okay,
way
if I
you
had
said
to give
nobody
an A
deserves-
grade, if I had to give an A grade today, I would give it to
What?
Zoya for remembering my beautiful plants and the role that they play in bringing fresh oxygen into this household, which is otherwise filled with an embarrassing number of screens and phones and wires. I can't even, like, if I turned this computer around, it would scare the living daylights out of villagers somewhere. They would think that the aliens have landed in our little apartment. Okay, anyway, this was a really fun episode. Please, people, tune in, subscribe, like, give us a rating and a review if you like this episode, and let us know who gets an A grade according to you for this episode today. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Bye. Namaste. No one leave. Yeah. Just
Bye.
yeah.
Wait. No one leave. No one leave. No one leave.
Don't leave the
No one
podcast.
leave. Let her stop the recording and it'll upload, and then you can leave.
That was such a good episode,
Yeah, that
guys.